So welcome back everyone to another week here on the farm. First off, don't forget to like and subscribe. It really helps the channel grow. The views have slacked off a little bit. I don't know why. Is there any reason for that? Let me know down below in the comments. So this week, busy week, we got a lot done. So it's now the end of the week. I'm just recording the intro because I think I forgot to do it, and I definitely did. So it's been a busy week, loads going on, and yeah, we'll just throw it together and see what happens. Hopefully you enjoy. Don't forget to like and subscribe and enjoy the video. So welcome back everyone to a new week. We're just over the Easter, so it's not too bad. We had a grand Easter, went away for a few days, and now I'm back here looking after the calves this morning. So these lads are on the wean. They'll be weaned now probably in about 4 days time. They've been on once a day for, I had them on about 2 weeks I suppose. And then what I done then is from yesterday onwards, just gradually I'll bring down the milk. I'll keep the same amount of powder in it, but I'll just bring down the litres of milk. And these lads are now on once a day as well. So I'll do the same with these. About 2 weeks on once a day. This is about their 5th day on once a day now, and they're not looking too bad. They're eating plenty of crunch, but they're not looking too bad at all now. And these lads are just finishing their morning feed. The reason I have this up here is I have to shove these little 10 in here because they decided to pull the water pipe down over the weekend and their bed is completely destroyed. So I'm just going to whip it out and put in a completely new fresh bed. So I just have to throw them in there for a few minutes. I've nowhere else to put them, so we'll just put them in there and that should do that. Yeah, so we'll get cracking here now. Other than that, there's a bit of spraying on this week. Finish off the fertiliser, and what else? That's it. Cattle be going out. Cattle will be going out. They're finishing that bale of silage and they're going out. So they are. So yeah, it's not too bad. Thankfully I can't wait to have them out. Time enough anyway. But they hauled the bales of silage that was for them, so that's the main thing. And other than that, servicing up a few machines. Grass growth is still extremely poor, even though we had plenty of rain, but grass growth is just still poor enough in spots. So I'm looking for something here, but I can't remember. But yeah, we'll get that done anyway. We'll get these cleaned out first, rebedded. It'll take me an hour or two anyway, do them all. And well, not an hour or two, but it'll take me a few minutes to do them all. And then yeah, we'll see what else we get up to. Now, that's them happy out. Fresh bed, cleaned out, fresh nice barley straw. And that'll keep them occupied for a little bit. So now to do the next pens. So yeah, just get ahead. It's a bit awkward, the next pens. You kind of have to shovel it all over and then spread it out afterwards. But not the end of the world. We'll get them done here now. So yeah, they're happy out. So they're eating plenty of meal, plenty of hay. They're drinking a good bit of water as well. And yeah, they're just generally, touch wood, everything's going a-okay. Since we moved them around into this shed, we've had no issues. So I think that was the issues at the start. They're all quite content now. So that's them done for another couple of days. Hopefully they won't pull back down the water pipe. Yes, now we gotta go set up drinkers for the cattle outside. The fencing's all done. Have it all fenced off, paddocked off. Just gotta set up the drinker. So I think it's gonna rain here now shortly. If it doesn't rain, I nearly finished that bale of silage. I might just chuck them out. See what happens here. But yeah, get the sprayer on, get ready for probably just spray the spring oats first, because I have to spray wild oats. So I'd be as well to get them out of the way, do the spring oats, and then go at the wild oats. And that, so yeah, and then we get sort of mowers pulled out, we get them all serviced up and ready to go. I was going to go at bonnet close. I was going to go fix the water trucks, because I'm actually letting out the cattle tomorrow. But as you can see, it's absolutely bucketing out. So that'll be tomorrow's job first and foremost. Then we'll let out the cattle. Get the drone up to see us running around. But yeah, I think that's going to call it quits for today anyway with that rain. So yeah, these will be weaned. So let us know down below in the comments, what do you do to wean your calves? I've been just gradually bringing them off and off. They're 3 months old now, the first ones. The other ones are 2 weeks off being 3 months, and then it's about a month and a half or so between the rest of them. So just let us know down below in the comments, what do you do to wean them off? I suppose it probably depends on what way you're feeding them, I suppose. If you're like a bucket with me, like what I do, what ways do you wean them? But yeah, sure, we'll catch up with you tomorrow when the cattle go out. So it's the next day and things didn't really go to plan. They're still in the shed. It's just, yeah, it's very wet. There was a lot of rain yesterday. There was a lot of rain yesterday. A lot of rain, so like just decided to leave them in really. I wanted to put them out, but there's a few lads around here that actually put cattle out and have taken them back in. A couple of cattle with pneumonia and whatnot. So look, just erred on the side of caution. There's loads of grass out there now. Well, this there is here, not as much as you go out there. Sort of the middle ones, middling enough too. So yeah, it's just not ideal. Well, I get this water drinker set up, I think, here as well, and do that. But yeah, just not ideal now. But look, I think there's more rain due tomorrow, so we'll see what happens. Hopefully it won't be too much, and we'll be able to get them out before the end of the week, hopefully. All going well, see what happens. But there's not a whole pile happening here really, other than that. It's quiet enough. Sort of reflecting in the views there as well. The views have dropped off like a cliff. Like, they're just, I don't know what's gone wrong there. Maybe it's just because there's not as much machinery or that, I don't know. But I just noticed that lately the views have just dropped dramatically, so I don't know why. But it won't be long till we're back into the swing of mowing, baling and all that fun stuff. So just out here in a crop now of winter barley, so it's looking reasonably well. Nothing in this field to complain about. You can see the bits here, that's where the sprayer turned and just scorched a little bit. But you can see the plant there. There's a few bits of stuff there on it there. So we're just not too far from grab a plant. Yeah, you can just see the awns. See them start to appear. So we're just at the point of spraying for the wild oats. We do have a problem with wild oats here, and we need to get the spray out as quick as possible, because we missed the window. We'll be riddled with wild oats. There is a problem with wild oats. There's some spots are resistant. Look, it's just we got to do the best we can, but I need to hit it with the spray now. So I have a short window to get it done. I have one tank already out, so I have 2 more tanks to get out, and it should be okay then after that. So my rainwater tank was full, so I filled the sprayer up the back. There's a big rainwater tank there. So I just fill it up out of that, so it's filled back up again. So I have a backup tank in the yard, but I may get another one sorted out. But yeah, I'm nearly full here now, so we get into the field, start spraying and get it done fairly quick because the breeze is getting up as well. I'm just finishing up on the barley here now, and as you can see it's getting scorched quite badly. It's due just another 30 units of nitrogen, so yeah, hopefully the biostimulants in this spray mix will help it. But I'm spraying right next to the winter oats, so what I do is I just have the outer section of the boom turned off, and the wind is blowing towards us here, so it's blowing it away from the oats, so it's not too bad. I'm safe enough spraying it here at the moment. Now if I was spraying the wheat the other side, I'd probably have to shut off the outer two and drive a bit slower to lower the pressure and keep the booms well down, just to be a bit wary. It's not ideal splitting the field into three, probably won't do it again, just for this year and sort of the 3 crop rule, sort of had to do it, so it's not the end of the world. But yeah, so oats are looking well. They won't get any more fertilizer now. They've got about 80 units of nitrogen. That and on top of the slurry should be more than enough to keep that going, because the last thing is you don't want oats to just go straight down. Don't want the barley to go straight down either, or the wheat, but oats is more susceptible to it. So oats is a great crop to grow. Like, they're lovely and clean. That is a lovely clean crop. I'd be really happy with it now. So with the barley, yeah, you can see here clearly where I turned and there was a bit spitting out still. You can see it clear as day. So yeah, it's just could be looking better now, could be looking better, let's put it that way. So we'll see, but yeah, it shouldn't affect the yield. I'd be still hoping for a nice crop, but look, you never really know, do you? So yeah, look, we'll see what happens. But we'll finish the wild oat spray now, and then we start on the T1 probably on Monday, on the wheat. It's just not at that point yet, and the weather that they're given for the weekend is shocking. Or Thursday night, Friday is very wet, so cattle are still in at the moment, but hopefully we get them out Saturday, so hopefully it'll be out before this video ends. But yeah, just another one of them slow weeks on the farm, I suppose. Well, it's not slow, but it might be slow on across the camera, and that's all. Like, hopefully the views will pick up a little bit. So there's just the alarm for the under the 150 litre mark, so plenty to finish this out. Anyway, we'll keep going and see what else we get up to. So it's now Friday. We've spent the day cleaning up, just checking on crops. Didn't take the camera with me, just because I didn't. So I'm going to feed the calves here now shortly. It's about 5 o'clock. What I'm actually going to do is I am going to let out the cattle, because I want to let them out tomorrow, but Dad doesn't believe letting things out on a Saturday, or doing anything new on a Saturday, is just bad luck. I suppose the way Grandad thought, seen it as well. So fencing's all done, water's all done, so we don't have much rain for this evening. It's going to be nice and warm. They've a bit of silage left, we'll just bring that down to the other animals, and yeah, go and let them out. So I'll stick up the drone. The idea being, if they're too close to a fence, I'll use that as well to steer them away. So, but the joy about this is they also need a bedding. Part of the reason why I put about, hope you can hear me with the wind, but the part of the reason is loads of grass, but these are also they're in a field that is fenced. So if they break through said fence, electric one, which more than likely they will, they're only going to end up within a fenced field, so they're not going to do any disappearing acts. So I'm just going to shut the gate, have the drone here in the bag, going to shut the gate here, and then let them into this paddock here. Loads of grass, really starting to belt over now. Drinkers set up, all ready to go, washed out. So yeah, let's let them out. Come on, up, up, come on. Come on, up, up, up.
Kids are in town for a funeral, so pack the car and dry your eyes. I know they got plenty of young blood left in them, and plenty nights under pink skies you taught them to enjoy. So clean the house, clear the drawers, mop the floors, stand tall like no one's ever been here before or at all. And don't you mention all the inches that are scraped on the door frame. We all know you tiptoed up to 4-1 back in 08. If you could see him now, you'd be proud, though you'd think they's yuppies. Your funeral was beautiful, I bet God heard you coming. The kids are in town for a funeral, and the grass all smells the same as the day you broke your arm swinging on that kid out on the river. You bailed him out, never said a thing about Jesus or the way he's living. If you could see him now, you'd be proud, but you'd think they's yuppies. Your funeral was beautiful, I bet God heard you coming. See him now, you'd be proud, though you'd think they's yuppies. Your funeral was beautiful, I bet God heard you coming.
So that's it, the bulls are out. So hopefully the camera got some good footage. It was a bit anticlimactic when they were going out. They just stood there and then they went back into the shed. Had the drone up, which helped when they got down to the bottom wire. Kind of stopped, so it's not too bad, but they'll be happy out now out here. They still have access to the shed. I'm going to leave it open. Decided there we'll move that tomorrow, but I'm going to leave the shed open for the first sort of week or two anyway. When they're in the grazing, this paddock here, I'm going to leave the shed open, so if they want to come in or if there's any bad weather, I can get them back in fairly quick. That's the idea. So, but there's plenty of grass. so they're going to just do their bit of a certain dominance out there. One did run through the wire, and then he ran back through the wire, but he didn't break it, so that's the main thing. There's a good 8,000 through the fence there, well, according to the fence tester anyway. There's a good 8,000 going through it. So just up here we have just obviously sheep wire, strand of electric the whole way around. Then we just have 2 strands just down to there, and then we have back to sheep wire and 1 strand, but I have it split across the middle. I might put the drone up tomorrow actually to see it. Just the paddocks, way split across the middle down here, about 7 acres, and I've got 1 paddock, 2 paddock, 3 paddocks. And what I'll do then is, once they have this grazed, that I'll put the calves in this side, up this top half, just fence it off, and that way the calves have access to the shed. So that'll be the plan just for the moment. I want to give the calves access to shelter. Last year I sort of had them over there, but there's no real shelter over there. This way at least they have the hedge, and then they have obviously the shed. And then my plan is, obviously see that wet patch there, from there I want to put another 2-span lean-to in there for the cattle. That might happen this year, more than likely won't happen this year. But yeah, so for the moment anyway, the cattle are out, which is great. Happy days. Winter is absolutely over. Now they'll still be getting rolled barley, and look, if they run low on grass, which they shouldn't do because we should get first cut off that 4 weeks time, so I should have enough in here to run them for the 4 weeks. And then if I can add more paddocks in down the bottom if I had to. So that's the plan. Anyway, that's the 13 of them out now so far. So last year I got 16 calves last year, 3 heifers, and obviously 13 bulls, and I sold the 3 heifers because I just want just bulls at the moment. So let me know down in the comments, is it the right thing to do or not? What does lads run? Do they run bulls, heifers or bullocks, or does run just one? Let us know down in the comments. And also, I'm so happy the calves are out, or the cattle are out, because the weather this week was not great. We've had a bit of rain, as you can see. There's just a bit of standing water there, but it's nothing major. But yeah, we'll go out and we'll leave them alone, let them acclimatise, and we'll catch up with them in the morning. Fingers crossed they're still there. So what are we doing here today, Andrew?
We are dropping all the oils out of the gearboxes on the rake, and then after that we'll give it a grease, check everything over on it, and then do the same with the mowers over there. So drop the oil out of this, give it a blast of diesel just to clean out the inside of it in case there's anything in it, and then put, I think, 6 litres of oil back into it then, and
6 into each? 3 and 3, isn't it?
No, 6 into this gearbox.
Oh, 6 into this
that gearbox, and then
1.5.
the main gearbox is 1.5, and then this rake is,
give her a grease and she's ready.
6-year-old. So
yeah, we were having this debate here. So I had to go back on the phone and found a photo when we first got it.
photos never lie.
Yeah, never lie.
Never lie.
So we actually got her in 2019, which we were both wrong. I thought it was 2020, you thought it was 2021.
Yeah.
So she's a bit older than we thought. So what's that, 6 seasons?
6 seasons, and a touch wood, nothing ever went wrong.
Yeah, 6 seasons, and it's not her first service.
Yeah, just for the record.
It's not her first service. We've done this before. No, we're professionals here, aren't we?
Some might differ, but
yeah, so that's what we're doing. We're getting ready now for grass. When next week, hopefully, isn't that it? Or the week after next?
yeah, depending on the weather.
Depending on the weather. Andrew's being all professional today.
Oh yeah.
Only for him the place would fall apart, isn't that right?
That's what you tell me, anyway. But I think
Let's just keep bringing you back, that's all.
So you're ramming me with lies.
Filling you full of lies. How many years we had this now?
3?
3 or 4? Actually can't remember. We'll find
4 years, I'd say.
Is she 4?
Yeah. I'd say this is its 4th season.
So Andrew's just finishing grazing off the rake. He forgot to put the bung back in when he lowered down the rake.
Yeah,
Oil everywhere.
things happen to the best of us.
Yeah, yeah. Professional right there.
That's why I'm using a hand gun, so we can hear when the grease comes out of the hardy spicers on the PTO shaft. We were using the battery gun, but at least you know then that there's grease going into it, because with the guards on it you can see very little.
Yeah, see nothing, hear nothing.
The guards are doing their job. You can barely get your fingers into it, which is kind of the reason for the guards. But
the guards are a pain in the hole.
Yeah, you're not supposed to say that.
No, they're for health and safety, but they are a pain for a reason. So that's her done now. We put the mower on now and go at the mower. That's her done, isn't it?
Yeah, that's it done there now.
Grand.
Right.
Washing, that's it then, she's ready to go.
Yep.
So they spent their first night outside. The bulls, they're happy out. So they are. So, bit damped last time. I'm actually going to fence them off that area there. Keep them back out. But yeah, we're just changing the oils in the rakes and the mower today. Andy's there doing that at the moment. So just giving him a hand, he's doing most of the work. So we'll go see what he's at here now.
Just for those of you that's watching at home. Oh.
See? Actually, I need that to see, see which spade it is.
Yeah. I don't like the way they change the blades on the mower. I think it's a bit of a setup, to be honest with you. But, look, that's just me.
They're all like this now, though.
They'll come to their senses.
Just like that. See, Andy can't do it.
No.
So he can't.
Fucking stupid Joe.
Don't curse.
Right, come on now, this is spotlessly clean.
Now,
here
there you go. Off you go. On camera now, Andy. There you go now.
Oh, thanks.
Oh.
Camera getting this. Look at this.
Yes, the camera is
And
getting
that's spotlessly clean underneath there.
Here, I bet
Unless
you
I
do
get a
it.
toothbrush at it.
Give me the shot. Don't know what you're here for at all, and I'm doing it all.
Is this on camera now?
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Yeah, and look at the amount of time it took you.
I know, it took me 22 minutes.
Sure, like. The wrong one.
Yeah, I know that, Andy. Probably could have turned these, but I'm not going to bother.
Why would you want Trevor buying them?
Now Andy's turn.
Like, I want this to work.
You're going in too far.
But sure.
Bear in mind, there's not much Andy can't do. But this is one of
This
those.
is some racket. Jesus.
Wrong box. We just time lapse the rest of it now.
Oh yeah. Some setup.
I don't even have a hammer. No, wrong one. Why are you using so many of these ones?
Because these are the drums we're on.
Oh yeah.
Like,
You video on me for.
how do you know now that one?
Because I could see the red light.
Apart from this blade.
I say it hit a rock, Andy. What happened to the blade and it completely in dust? It's not. Oh, go on.
For the love of God.
Don't think Andy will come back here after today.
Oh. Really set.
Must have hit a rock alright. Look, stay at that one. You sure they're the right ones?
Well, sure, it's hard to know because this is bent into a banana.
There's a fucking arrow on the back of it. So Andy's just gone there now. We have the mowers off. Mower off, only the rear one. The other one hasn't done enough yet to justify a service. So we just done the rear one. The front one is new enough, so we didn't do it. So we got it done, we got the class rake done. Got to do a tether now, just make sure everything's tight on her there, and that's basically it. I have the T1 ready to go for the wheat. So that'll be on probably Tuesday. We tidied up this shed here now, so it looks pretty nice. Swept up. So those spreader will be going back on just to finish off the last of the nitrogen. And so that'll be finished off next week. Next week is also Punchestown, so we'll try to get there a few days. So these lads finish. This lad's planning his escape. Go on, get down you. Come on, get down. Get down. So these fellas are off milk now. Get a bedding now tomorrow. Tomorrow is Sunday. You'll be watching this. I'll be bedding them. So these lads are on their crunch now. So I'll move them. We have some rolled barley. So I'm going to start doing on Monday is I'm going to start incorporating the rolled barley into the caffeine just to keep them going. These lads are just on once a day. So they also got dehorned today. This morning. That's what we're at this morning. So they're all happy out, thank God. So yeah, anyway, that was it for this week. Pretty busy week. Got the cattle out, which is a major plus. Weather looks to be turning up and the weather is getting warmer, so that's always a plus. So we're just getting ready for grass now. We won't be long, not next week. We'll probably start niggling the week after, dropping bits of grass and seeing what is what. And then the calves will be slowly, the other bunch will be another 2 weeks. Yeah, I think I'll leave them 2 weeks on once a day. Just make sure there's one lad there. I might have to pull him out and put him into the group. Still getting twice a day. We'll see how he goes. He's just a bit smaller, but yeah, but the blue skies are here. And yeah, anyway, hopefully you enjoyed this video. Please like and subscribe. It really helps the channel, and to try grow them views. I just don't know why the views aren't growing, but yeah, hopefully you enjoyed it. We'll chat to you in the next one.